As I think about the direction or even the job that most independent financial advisors have chosen, you've chosen a world of sometimes being on your own. And on your own has lots of positives to it. You are your own boss. You can write the manual or write the script. Nobody's telling you what to buy or sell every single day. Nobody's even telling you what to do on a daily basis. You want to go play golf in the middle of the day? It's only up to you that can dictate or decide. One of the massive challenges of going out on your own is that you don't have a Merrill Lynch or JP Morgan or one of these brands that are spending millions and millions and millions of dollars promoting their brand. You've got to take your mom and pop brand and have just as much of an impact with the ideal customers you're trying to attract to you. So here are maybe 5 simple things that we can do immediately that have long-lasting results to stand out amongst the crowd. Number 1, be better. Have a better customer experience than anybody else. If you're going to be small or even as a growing company, let's say you're raising even up to 25 to 50 to 100 million a year, have a better customer experience than any of those major brands out there. Really know what that experience looks like and have it tailor fitted to that individual investor that you're really trying to attract. Number 2, we gotta up our communication. Have regular check-ins. Now, check-ins can mean a lot of different things. It can mean a specific meeting where somebody's coming to your office and having a sit down, having a quarterly review or an annual review with somebody. But I like to say to advisors, you only keep the customers that you call. Call, let's use that loosely. That means what's happening on a weekly to monthly basis with your investors. Are you staying in front of them? Do you have a process of continuing to educate people? What I've come to the conclusion of is your investors, they don't want to read an article from Forbes or the Wall Street Journal that somebody else is doing the education. They want to hear it from you. So we have to be really effective with how we're making these type of business touches to our individual investors. And we have to be really effective with that. Never lose the art of just spending time. This means specifically with your A clients, don't put your meetings that are so tight in between one versus the other that you can't just relax and give your investors a lot of time to say what they want to say to you. It's amazing when we stop forcing in and out meetings and we take the time to let our investors talk, how much more that you will learn, not only about them and maybe what their goals and ambitions are, but how many more opportunities to get favorable introductions or referrals. Number 3, we've got to figure out in our sales process to take that no pressure approach. Now, I realize this can be difficult for some. As some of us, we're waiting for that next sale to pay our bills or to put money towards marketing or even to invest so that you can bring new people into your office. All sales matter, all sales count. But we've got to be able to figure out how to create an educational process that continues to focus on educating investors and not the high pressure sales approach. By educating people, you get to connect with them. An old mentor of mine used to say, people have to feel you before they hear you. This is a non-pressure approach. Using feelings and using purpose or using our why do we do what we do approach versus a how. A how is, here's how to invest. Here's what to buy. Here's why you should buy now. Why Maybe goes after that bigger capital P of purpose. Connecting with somebody on why are you doing what you're doing. Number 4, you have to own your brand. Don't rely on a third-party marketing person to write all of your content or speak for you. Use your own voice, your own passion, your own purpose as to why you do what you do, and make that very well known in your marketing. Make sure people understand who you are, what you stand for, what your core values are, and maybe what makes you truly unique and different, and why they should work with you. Lastly, I can't stress enough proactive advice. Not waiting for your investors to reach out to you or call with a problem or saying, hey, maybe it's coming up on tax time, maybe we should meet together. Be proactive. Get behind current events. When we know that we have something like a big initiative coming up in our world, if there are things happening in our current daily events, get ahead of those things. When things like a big bank has a closure, or we're having news about wars or things that are going to affect supply chain, making sure that you're at the forefront of creating messaging, creating education for people to know that you're there, that you have an action plan, and you're ready and willing to help at all costs. These are just 5 ways to stand out. We've created a whole method and process to help you duplicate your best ideal client through processes that are proven. And we want to work with you. Reach out to us at Producers Prospect, schedule a one-on-one time with us, and let's quantify the value of how we can help you develop your brand, work with better clients, and make more money this year.